Welcome back, everybody. Now, we've got the Ichimoku pulled up here, and we've got our Darvas box pulled up. All right. Now, we're going to go through our typical Darvas box. Everyday orders, okay? Looks like our market sentiment has AMC, CIDM, DLPN, and HOFV. Those are the ones seeing a large majority of market sentiment on the daily. Okay? All right, let's check out our Darvas signals. And nothing on the Smart ADX popping up yet. All right. Cool. So for the daily, we've got some stocks pulled up here. BLFS, CCK. Big explosion there. Now BLFS, I'm not so sure how much more that'll run. That actually looks like it was slightly manipulated. So if anything, with the high that it has recently hit, let's see. Although that is a very, very large candle. So, we did see similar action, and every time this Darvas is true on the daily, we do get a move upwards, okay? So some sort of move. Although this may be taking the entire move, all right? But look at this here for our Ichimoku, okay? It popped just above Ichimoku, and then, where's it going to open at? And is it going to drop back down here? All right, so this could be a fake out, but I would watch this for today. All right. It had a massive run just like the rest of the market. But looks like it's about to cross back over into bullish territory, but it's probably got to come back down or touch the cloud and bounce. So let's look for support here. If it starts to fall into the cloud, start watching. And if it falls below the cloud, then, it's on its way back down anyway. But, it looks like we're going to open up for a green day. All right, let's check out IQ. All right. IQ's a bit overbought already. Okay. But in the past, when we have had the breakout signals, we do get a move up in price. But that breakout signal is a bit far away from the last, last up signal. So with how far away it is, I'm not so sure that I would be. See this one here, then you get this one, Although, this being above, or just about slightly above price action, does allow for a positive entry. And I like the way this Chiku here is crossing above. That's it, the Chiku. Yeah, crossing above the upper band. Okay. Fake out. That was a fake out. That was a good signal. That was a good signal. I don't trust all of the down signals, but that was a good signal. I try to avoid the big up signals on these big giant candles, though. Okay. MNST, Monster Energy. I used to drink so many of those. Free backpack, free shirt, free hat, free calendar. Oh man, I got them all the promotions. And yet the amount of Monster you had to drink ended up making it like a $90 backpack or a $160 backpack or some silly thing, Although truth be told, I still have it. All right. Petros Pharmaceuticals. Not even going to look at that. Siri also heavily short interest. Looks like Sirius XM. You know, we can't even attempt to take a look at this until it gets above the $7 mark. It's not even worth playing with. Yeah. Has a little bit to go. It can get there. But I want to see bullish stocks. You know, I don't want to see them falling through the clouds. I want to see them coming up above them. NZI. So, let's see. That's a pretty big candle, but let's see what happens. You know, I'll look for a pullback down to this support level or somewhere anywhere around it, and then a tread on. Looks like it wants to open green, though. Looks good. So, what did we have? I think that looked all right. And stay away from that. I'd stay away from this for now, but it's likely to keep coming up and come above the cloud. I'd like to see Monster do that. Let's zoom out. Yeah, not so sure that's going to happen. Yeah, it's probably hitting the peak right now, and it's probably going to start going into its reversal soon. And 51 to 95. So let's say it gives back 25% of that. You know, 70 to 75 is where I'll consider buying it at. All right. Let's check out our 4 hours. And then we'll see if there's anything like our bull flags. So we have our bull flag indicator here where we get these big pops. Okay. Yeah, we look for those on the daily. And they don't often happen, but when we find them, they're great. And nothing on the 4 hour yet. PGNY. And this looks like it's coming to a consolidation too, top of a curve. Okay. Now we can check out our Kapok curve too. Okay, we did get a buy signal recently, back on the 10th. Alright, and top of its curve. Let's see. It still has some way to go. Shoulder, head, needs to make another shoulder, then it'll probably drop. So, and it'll probably be an upwards shoulder too. Doesn't mean it won't be a downward shoulder. Just be prepared for the next shoulder. Okay, and let's see which stocks have a CMO of less than 35 on the daily for all stocks. And then I'm going to introduce a new indicator that we're going to start building. I don't think anything wants to pop up here. Hello. Maybe not. Okay. Bullish low arrow up. That's a lot of stocks there. So many of these stocks could be considered lookers. All right. So the scan that we're going to build, though. Now let's go over to Apple. All right. Looks like Apple's settling right on 0. So when things settle on 0, they tend to get a bounce. All right. So let's pull up our study here. And I have a Ichimoku Darvas pulled up. Now that's just a little scan that I built over here in our scan tab. So go up, hit your scan tab, and you can clear all of your filters, or, right next to your add filter, button, you can remove all your filters. Okay, now add your filter, a stock filter, a couple stock filters, a study filter. Okay. And get some simple stuff in there. You want your close price, say regular stocks, or penny stocks, however you like to go about it. So I try to stay above $1.50, and then whatever the max is. And then let's go for a sizzle index of 0.9, and that means it should have some options volume, some options activity. All right. And for our study scan, okay, come over to your little pencil and click your pencil. Click delete, add your new condition, okay. You're going to go to study, and you can type ICH and get Ichimoku. And you can use the Tekken, the Kaijin, Span A, Span B, or the Chiku. All right, so you're going to take your Chiku, and you want to know when it is greater than or when it crosses above. So let's just say when it is greater than for this purpose. Okay. Is greater than. And we're going to go with, let's say, the Darvas box, and we're going to plot that for the lower band. So when it is greater than the lower band, and hit save. All right, now come over and click on your ThinkScript editor and just copy that whole piece of code. Copy. Cancel. You can hit scan if you want to, just to see if anything comes up. Fun stuff. Sure. All right, 28 stocks. All right, cool. So now come over into your hourglass, and you're going to build that study here. All right. So in your studies, we're going to hit create, and right here where it says close, we're going to paste that piece. All right. And make sure that we declare that lower. And name it Chiku cross Darvas lower band. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of our Kapok plots. And let's make the other one that we built visible. So now we've built two. I built one before and one live with you. The other one is when it is greater than the upper band. Okay, so greater than the upper band and greater than the lower band. All right, now on the daily, which one of these will give you better signals? Well, that's debatable, if they give any good signals at all. Okay. Let's see, if you were to buy a dip here, it would have been successful. Let's see, if you would have bought a dip here, or here, you might have made money there. If you would have bought this dip here, it would have been a successful run. So are we buying spikes or buying dips? A very interesting indicator indeed. Although, I try to look for when this Chiku crosses above the upper band. That's usually a good thing. So we see movements in price action afterwards. Let's move out to the weekly here and see how that reacts on the weekly. So if we go by a weekly chart, when the Chiku crosses above the Darvas lower and took that signal back in July, looks like it did try to fake you out, but it hit a low and then went for a run. Now, if we would have used this indicator, we would have avoided this low here. But when we got in, it still put us in here, dropped, and then went on. Okay. So not the most accurate scan, but overall it looks like if you do follow it, you can find success. Okay, this does need some refining though. And let's come down and check our YouTube daily all stocks scan here. But had you bought a dip like this, it would have been successful. Let's see. The lower band is almost more reactive. We might get more signals off of this lower band. Okay. This may be worth building a strategy off of. And then you get a Darvas up signal right there where it ends and price explodes. Interesting. Very interesting. Where are they? Okay. Maybe we can start seeing some patterns here. Yeah. We're going to build a very interesting custom study. I've got some ideas. So, all right, well, subscribe, hit the like button, join the Discord, join the Patreon, support the journey. I will catch you in the next video. I will be back with something fun.